Sorry, Reese's. Last night may have been the final time we see Kevin Durant in a Warriors uniform. He'll have an MRI today. The fear, a torn Achilles. KD can become a free agent July 1st, but he could also exercise a $31 million player option and wait until 2020 to hit the free agency market. So, Shannon, give us your take. How will this injury affect KD's future?
I don't believe it impacted at all, Skip Bayless. You and I both live in the Los Angeles area, and in Malibu, there are places up there that has 2,000 square foot of old abandoned house that's going for $12, $14 million because of the property, because of what's location. I understand that Kevin Durant I believe he has a ruptured Achilles, but he's still Kevin Durant. And I believe someone will give him a max offer, even if they have to, as you mentioned earlier, shelve him for the entire season. But I tell you what, the first team that better line up and give him a max offer, better be the Golden State Warriors. Because he took a chance. See, there's a difference with playing with a hamstring, Skip. There's a difference playing with torn rib cartilage, because I played with that. The man put his career on the line for the Golden State Warriors. So they better go, whatever the max offer is, they better whisper in Kevin Durant's ear, Kevin, whatever the max is, we're going to give you $100 million more. Don't tell anybody, because this man mortgaged his career.
He did.
That's what he put on the line. So I don't think it's going to impact whether or not Kevin Durant gets a max deal, Skip. He's Kevin Durant. Now, he will be entering year 13. He almost has 1,000 games when you combine regular season and playoffs. He does have 36,000 minutes on those legs, but he's 7 foot tall, and he's as skilled a player as we've ever had in the NBA.
Best player on the planet. So here's the complication that I see. It's not Kevin Durant's complication. It's anyone else's who is thinking about going with Kevin to X, Y, or Z stops. If it's the Knicks, let's just do a hypothetical. There was all the runaway talk about Kyrie and KD going to the Knicks, or let's do the Nets, whichever one. Would Kyrie want to go for a whole year with no Kevin? Well, let's do the Knicks. And again, I don't know if they're going to trade their pick, R.J. Barrett, or are they going to try to get Anthony Davis? But the problem is, if you're going to go with Kevin, you're going to have to be the guy for a whole year, mostly without Kevin, unless he came back for the playoffs, maybe, and that's probably a long shot. But the point is that, man, you got to be careful, because you're going to be under the heat lamp for a year without Kevin Durant.
You're exactly right, Skip. So in other words, somebody's going to have to go to someplace, the Knicks, the Nets, get hit upside their head while Kevin Durant rehabs that Achilles.
Gentlemen, we got to go. Good stuff today. That's it for us. We're back tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. Semifinals of the Under-20 World Cup start right now.
Undisputed.
Here they come now to try to take the final step, the step that eluded them, remember, in this tournament in 2017 when they were beaten semi-finalists. Too many near misses, generally speaking, for Italy in major tournaments. I think that's fair comment. But this group much changed from the team which reached the Under-19 UEFA Championship final last year. Several of the most high-profile of their talents.
When home projects get away from you, let the Home Advisor app match you to the best pros for the job. Or when your to-do list starts taking over, check Home Advisor to see how much your project should cost.